Christopher Ward has just released the new C63 Sealander Extreme GMT. Based on the Rolex Explorer-inspired everyday wearer that is the Sealander, the new watch is bigger, badder and bolder than ever before. If your everyday is trekking through the jungle, then this is the watch for you. The Sealander Extreme GMT comes at a time where British brands are embracing their adventurous side. First there was the Fears Redcliffe ES, and now Christopher Ward has done much the same thing, a militaristic, hard-wearing update to their heritage field watch design. But where Fears' rugged update came out of the blue, the idea makes perfect sense with Christopher Ward, especially when you see the results. One of the biggest changes, literally, is that the case has been upsized from a top end of 39mm to 41mm, measuring 11.65mm high. With a lug-to-lug of 48mm, it does feel like a substantial change, one that will feel alien if you're used to the 36mm Sealander. It's not gargantuan and will still be comfortable for most collectors out there, particularly with the new strap, which we'll get onto, but in a new world of retro case sizing, it's an outlier that slimmer wrists might want to try before they buy. It's still in Christopher Ward's signature light catcher case, but the larger proportions make this feel less like an everyday wearer, but something a bit more purposeful, something that shows in the other improvements too. The Extreme GMT specifically swaps the fixed steel 24-hour bezel of the original C63 Sealander with a black ceramic version. This makes it much more hard-wearing and practically scratch-proof, and isn't the only place that ceramic makes an appearance. The hour markers and central hands are all made from large solid blocks of globalite, which is itself a ceramic-based lume that glows like a blue sun in low light conditions. The bezel is filled with more traditional lume, but in a soft green to differentiate the GMT scale from the main dial. That scale is red using an orange GMT hand, which pairs nicely with the matte-coated black handset, whatever's not covered with lume anyway. They in turn are paired with one of two subtly grained dials, either black or khaki green. Both give the watch a kind of military look, it's just whether you prefer jungle, camo or stealth. Either way, the C63 Sealander Extreme might just be Christopher Ward's sportiest watch to date. Hammering home that sportiness, the watch is available, alongside the usual 3-link bracelet, on a new Velcro V-strap, a much more rugged take on your usual 2-piece Cordura number. It's available in either black or bright orange to match the GMT hand, and is incredibly comfortable. Not only is the material supple, but the infinite level of adjustment helps it have a consistently secure fit. Just beware of a loose end if you go too tight. While the looks may have gotten more extreme, the movement inside has not. We're still talking about the Sealander SW332 automatic movement with a 56-hour power reserve. Fortunately, it's already pretty shock resistant, even if it's not an off-grid specialist, and honestly, it doesn't need to change, particularly as it keeps the price point incredibly tempting. But it's not just the movement itself that's shock resistant here. Christopher Ward has introduced a rubber compound holder that adds its own layer of shock resistance. I still wouldn't go smashing it against rocks, but it's a cut above your everyday beater. The C63 Sealander Extreme will set you back £1,290 on the V-strap or £1,450 on the bracelet, meaning that you're paying about £200 to £400 extra compared to the standard Sealander. With ceramic bezels, globalite indexes, greater shock resistance and an upsized diameter, that's a lot more watch for not a lot more money. So what do you think of Christopher Ward's Extreme facelift, and where do you see yourself wearing yours?